Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another episode of I Was Just Thinking podcast. As always, James Wilson, John Farmer. What's going on, man? How you been?
Good.
Yeah. Well, we promised an episode last week. It was vacation time, but oddly, it just kept getting busy, and we were doing a lot of stuff. Didn't get to it. So consider this a 2-for-1 special. Though we're doing it in the same amount of time, we're just calling it that for you.
Yeah, I really did not feel like doing it.
Yeah.
We brought all the gear down there, and we just doing other vacation stuff. This podcast is hard work, man.
Yeah. It's.
I just didn't fucking feel like it. Sorry, everybody. I know lots of y'all have been dogging us the past few days. Like, we promised, but we broke it. Apologies.
Next time, we promise we won't.
But the vacation was fun, though. Nice vacation.
Yeah. It was, pretty.
Hilton
pretty
Head
nice.
Island. It was a little cold for spring break. Spring break, I guess, is supposed to be that. You never know, but
Yeah.
a little chilly. I prefer summer or fall break, you know?
Yeah. I like the heat.
Yeah.
I'm a heat person.
I like the heat, especially when there's water. Just go in the freaking ocean. Go up to your waist, at least. It's perfectly fine. Feels great. Even though the water was way too cold to even get in this time.
Yeah.
I
get
put
it.
my feet in and it was like, oh, hell no. No one was swimming at all.
I think the deepest I got was about ankle. And I just.
Same here.
Yeah. I brought my fishing pole too. I was like, you know what? Hell yeah, I'll walk out a little bit and get about waist deep at least and cast out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I ain't even pull that thing.
So y'all
out.
did bring your fishing poles.
Yeah.
But you didn't really fish.
No, because I wasn't gonna be able to.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't really go out that far.
Yeah. During fall break, it's warm enough. You know, you can get neck deep.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
bring it-
these guys like swimming neck deep, holding a fishing pole above their head, like. But oh yeah, that's true. You don't want to get in the water for that reason. But it was also a long walk to the beach. You know.
Yeah.
It was a solid 10 to 15 minute walk, which is a little too long for me.
Yeah.
Well, compared to my other resorts I go to, the beach is a stone's throw away. You can, like, spitting distance.
Yeah. And like Panama City,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like that. It's right on the water. I think that was just somehow just way too much. We need your support and subscribers to help us afford a decent vacation.
Yeah, we want to go to Cozumel
Yeah,
or Cancun.
but we're back at it.
I, for one, always need a vacation. I would love to take a vacation once a month if I could. Anywhere, like Alaska,
Oh hell
the
yeah!
mountains, cruise
Yeah.
ships. Have you ever been on a cruise?
I've been on 2.
Nice. Who you roll with? Who you sail with?
Well, the first time I was 21, 22 years old.
Oh,
Went
shit.
with my dad. And stepmom.
Was it
the-
really crowded? Do you remember?
There was plenty of people, but it really never got crowded.
I
I mean, there's enough room when enough. I mean, there's all kinds of
Yeah.
shit to do. Or you just go down. I went to a casino like a few nights, lost.
Yeah.
As you per the usual, lost everything I came in with, and then that's why I only
yeah.
take like $50.
The casino. Yeah. The casino's fun because you can smoke in there. So all the smokers are in there with that bar, and it gets
Yeah.
kind of stanky.
I miss a good old smoky bar. But have you ever been on one?
I've been on a
cruise?
couple. Who did you sail with though? You know what I'm saying? Was it like?
Oh, the line, not the fucking yeah.
Carnival or
I thought you were talking about who do I go with, like my people, like who I go
my
with.
peeps.
But no, I think it was Carnival.
Nice.
I think it's Carnival both times. Actually.
Yeah, that's who I've been with, Carnival both times. I know cruise ships really started popping off like the 2010s, the early 2000s, and it was starting to get crazy. Everyone is going on them. I know my parents love them. Last summer they went on one. My mom got sick and like just had a cold the entire trip.
Yeah.
And she came back. She was still sick. It developed into pneumonia, and she had to go to the hospital for a few days. I swear to God, they're still just like, only 340 days till our next cruise. I swear. My mom does not care. They
post that damn
have
countdown calendar.
Yeah, they have 2 cruises next year. One of them's to freaking Italy.
2
and
Italy?
Like, yeah.
From where?
I don't even know where they leaving from. It might be somewhere in the U.S. They might be flying to somewhere in Europe for a cruise. But yeah, they love the cruise ships now. So I've been on a couple with them. They're fun. I think it's kind of maybe a little overrated because the pool is always smaller than you think it is.
Yeah,
the cruise ship had like 3 or 4 pools. They're always pretty small though. They're always really crowded too.
Yeah.
And same with the hot tubs. Sure, they have like 4 or 5 hot tubs.
That's like the biggest concentration of kids. Like
there's teenagers.
All these parents are wanting to drink at the bar and let the kids.
Yeah, there's teenagers.
Put some swimmies on.
In the hot tub, just like leaking their hormones out into the water. So I kind of like got over that. Another pet peeve was they serve virgin drinks at the bar, so there will be a line of kids at the bar, at every bar.
I thought you. I was like,
virgin drinks, you know what virgin drinks are?
I wasn't thinking kids. I was like, well, do you
sell virgins? Well, are they of age? No, they sell the dried daiquiris and all the good stuff.
And they're sitting there, man,
so it makes the line really long.
Do like a slushy machine for them. And just put a stamp on it. Hey, virgin shit.
But the people who work on the ship are always like super cool. They must get paid pretty good to deal with all our bullshit.
You know what? I worked at. I was working as a field engineer at the World Trade Center for this electrical company, and one of the guys I worked with, he was a DJ for a cruise ship. So he said, yeah, man. And there was like pretty strict rules, like, you know, there's little under cabins at the bottom of the boat or whatever, and they say you don't talk to people. You just go and hey, you have to do this, and it was crazy. He said, yeah. Then and on the other side, he said, yeah, everybody's walking around like talking to each other and everything.
Yeah, they're not supposed to like socialize with us.
Yeah.
But they're just there to serve us. This one bartender was so cool and she was super friendly. And me and Chris just like, hey, you should come hang out. You're going to the same island we are when we stop in Nassau. And she was like, I can't. I would if I could, but I can't hang out with y'all at all. It's like, oh, shit. That's why they have those, they have the 1 night per week where the crew goes to the nightclub and gets crunk.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you don't recall like knowing that the nightclub, like once every trip, the crew would just have the club to themselves and we couldn't go, so they would party, and all the captains would be like hitting on the chicks and stuff.
You know, you're a captain.
They'd be wearing their suits and shit. But no, it is.
So you're a captain. You're expected to leave with ass.
And I walked below the deck once leaving the ship. I went that way, and then they have like the whole, all these corridors with rooms and stuff, so they have like their own area down there. But hey, it's fun, but that's a hell of a job. But you still get to travel a lot. Definitely got to be a people person.
Yeah. I wonder if any of them was Has anybody ever like jumped off the ship? I mean, I'm sure it has, but you think when the crew might
I think
like,
those have been on the
"Fuck this
rise
shit."
too. Oh, like a crew member?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
can't take it anymore.
I would think a crew member is more likely to jump abandoned ship than someone on vacation. But I hear about that too. There's people going overboard a bunch. It's on the rise now. Last week, this 20-year-old went overboard on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah, I read an article. He's a 20-year-old who got drunk, and his dad like saw that he was drunk and got angry.
Yeah.
So he like jumped over the rail or out a window or something he just disappeared. They don't know what happened to him. I don't think he thought he was like gonna die or something, but that's fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, to the nearest balcony is almost what, like 200 feet.
Yeah, it's still
Almost to
it's
the,
still a
I
long
mean,
drop. It doesn't look like that.
If
Just
you
'cause
don't die on
the ocean.
impact, you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not gonna find you. Like they found a couple people occasionally. It's a miracle if they will find you. Which they should work on that. But
if you were falling off the ship and everything, and you knew, like, if you came to the realization, you know, holy shit, I'm about to fucking die, would you, like, try to do a cannonball? Just in case somebody gets to, like, film it on the camera, or, like, do some damn...
If I knew I was gonna die and wanted to do that, I'll just dive right in and go as deep as possible.
Yeah.
But dude, that would suck. That's so scary. The ocean's scary as fuck. And it's weird on the cruise ship at night. It's just surrounded by darkness.
You know, that's one of my irrational fears. We were talking about rational fear, irrational fear. One of mine...
Call back.
One of mine is actually just going overboard or something and just surviving just complete darkness. I mean, there is absolutely...
The darkness definitely makes it scarier, like at nighttime, but I still get that anxiety, like underwater.
Yeah.
I would not get in a submarine ever. Maybe if my life depended on it, but I would never get in a submarine unless it was like stayed maybe 10 feet below the water. That's crazy, but it scares the shit out of me too. When you're like staring off the cruise ship, you look down, you notice you're going like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick for a damn big ass. I mean, that shit's powerful as hell.
Yeah, but
well, have you seen?
Can't imagine going off overboard. Man, overboard. Shit.
Man. I think I would have to like drown myself. I guess you can.
So I've seen the cruise ships with like the ports at the bottom where like if people can get off and get a ferry or something. Yeah. I think they should have like a big door, like a garage fucking door, where a crew member, someone trained, can like go out in a raft in an emergency, like one of those weird inflatable like motorized ones. Just someone like just pop right out on the water and go. Then they can come back. I've seen them do it with like dropping people off on the ferry to like ferry people to islands, or like the boats. The one boat, well, you know, like when ships leave the port, they like have a specialized captain who takes the ship from the port to the open water. That specialized captain knows that port very well. And they get on and then they get off once they get on open water, and they just have the little boat that picks them up. Why can't they do that when someone goes overboard? It seems like it would be a big deal, especially since it's happening more and more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kid went off, jumped off that was a Royal Caribbean cruise line, like last week. Shit's crazy. Yeah, but I do like Carnival. I've been told they have the best food. They have better food than like Royal or whatever. Have you been? Oh, you've only been on 2 carnivals. You haven't been on like the crazy ass Disney ones.
No.
Your kids would go ape shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's freaking Disney cruise. That would suck though. There's way too many kids never go on a Disney cruise. Unless you do it for the
I know.
kids.
We'll have to do it soon because I don't know when it. I don't know. I just look at it. I've never really even looked into it as a cruise.
Yeah, I don't really even have an interest to go again. It's so.
Well, how long ago was that?
The last one I was on was 2019.
Oh, okay.
No, it was 2021. And they were saying we had to wear masks, and then they said we didn't because that's fucking ridiculous. Especially when you're outside, like they said to wear masks like outside at all times, everyone on vacation in the pool. Then they kind of walked that back.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one I went was pre-pandemic, and the second one was after. Isn't that weird how I gauge time now? Like, how long ago was that? It's like 4 or 5 years ago. It was definitely pre-pandemic era.
It's P+4.
Yeah, man, going on airplanes and everything now is so different because of COVID.
I don't think I've flown since. I don't think I've done anything that's like mass public.
I flew May 2021 because I had to. I had a death in the family. Flew out to Dallas, but yeah, they had to wear masks the whole time in the plane, of course.
Yeah.
And they said like it had to be the actual mask, like CDC mask, none of those gaiters like covering. It sucked. It was brutal. And it seems like lots of places have changed permanently because of COVID. Like Steak and Shake's never the same now. They changed up the whole parking lot, and you can order like outside. There's never any salad bars at the grocery store anymore. I used to get the salad bar at Kroger like all the time for lunch. They took it out, and they haven't really put them back in. Still waiting on that, Kroger.
Come on, baby, pull through for us.
But yeah, definitely don't involve COVID with vacation. But I always gotta have a vacation planned.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm due one this summer, hopefully this fall break. But yeah, I always gotta have something, man.
Yeah.
They say it's better for your stress. It lowers your stress. You just always have a vacation planned. And you think about that. Have that in the back of your mind. It's like, oh, this job sucks, but going to fucking Cancun 2 months from now. Yeah.
Just gotta grind it through, baby. Gotta grind it.
But the Hilton Head trip to me seemed short. I should have stayed the whole week. I totally could have taken off.
Yeah.
It went by really quick. I think next time I'll do at least a week.
Yeah.
And of course,
we gotta do a week.
Michaela says she always does it Friday to Friday. And I thought about that. That's fucking genius.
Yeah.
Because you get there Friday, you got the whole weekend party, but you come home Friday and you got the whole weekend to like unwind, unpack. It totally sucked driving home Wednesday morning in the rain, knowing I had to wake up at 6 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, why did I do this? Why didn't I just schedule off the whole week? Even though the weather started sucking when I left. So yeah, I drove through the rain for hours.
Really?
It like just started sprinkling when I left. That's kind of why I left at like 8
it
a.m.
poured.
Yeah, dude.
For like hours.
But I don't know if I'd go to Hilton Head again in the spring. Maybe
yeah,
in
definitely
that
like summer.
summertime.
I wouldn't mind going and playing some of those. I don't even know if they'd let me on because I'm not that good at golf. Oh, decent. No, I mean I'll get like a par a game.
Yeah.
But
I knew.
But I wouldn't mind going and playing some of it. I mean that was nice.
Yeah, I thought y'all were gonna like try to go golf and try to get me to go. It's like hell no, dude. I'd rather play volleyball in a Speedo back there than go golfing.
Hell yeah.
My dad used to do it all the time, and it's like, I don't know, leisurely white man sport or some shit. I just couldn't get into it. And then people get so competitive with the mini putt golf. People get crazy about that shit. I
don't get too carried away with it.
I was never very good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I try to.
I usually always play mini putt-putt, though, when I go on vacation. There's always someplace. And it always becomes like a huge thing with everyone competing.
Hell yeah. You know, you want to...
Yes. So, important thing is always have vacation planned. Because it helps lower your stress levels.
Yeah.
Vacations are important, especially when you fucking work all the time. 5 days a week or more.
Yeah. You work for it. Take it.
Do you have a vacation planned?
Do
you have any? Do y'all have anything in mind?
Yeah, something in mind, like Panama City, possibly fall break, but there's well,
I'm hoping y'all go on fall break so I can go.
Like, yeah, well, there's things coming up that I'm gonna have to schedule around, but I mean we're trying to work on it.
It is like a few months out, like 5 months out, so you can make that work. 4 or 5 months, yeah. Fall break at the beach.
2024 live from the beach. If you're still watching, trust me.
October 2024.
We'll be episode 159.
That's way far off. That's like giving you way in advance time. Oh yeah, you see of course you saw the eclipse. The eclipse was today at the time of this filming. So it is April 8th.
Did you go out and watch it?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. It was cool. I like how it gets a little dim, but not necessarily dark. The light gets gray. Yeah. It's weird. It's very interesting.
So what's it make you think of? Because for me, I mean, it wasn't like total darkness or anything, but I think we were like 80%. So it was kind of like a little thumbnail, just like a crescent of it. But it got dim, and I thought there was like a cloud over. And for me, it just sort of makes the whole universe like a little more real. Because we were watching and actually seeing the effects of this ball circling us.
This ball
in front of this ball spinning and keeping us attached to it. And the whole, or like this path of the earth is like shaded from.
Yeah.
So it kind of just puts a whole perspective of just how fucking large the universe is.
Yeah, space is some real stuff. I've always been fascinated by astronomy and stuff. I do find it interesting that the moon just happens to almost perfectly blot out the sun at the distance and that it's at. That's kind of a weird coincidence. It's not like other planets have that. But that's cool. I wore my glasses. And something that ticked me off, all these eclipse glasses companies are like, oh no, those ones from 2017 are bad. You got to buy new ones.
Yeah, were they bad then?
That's a load of shit.
Yeah, were they bad then?
There's like, oh, these expires. Like, no, they fucking didn't. They're trying to just sell a whole other wave of eclipse glasses for this one by saying, like, those ones from 2017 are expired.
There's some dude that's been making these in his garage for, like, 15 years. Like,
and his boss are just like, sales are going to boom. You just wait till this date, it's going to happen, man. It's like, I'm not re-buying these eclipse glasses. I feel like, at least here in Georgia, I think the 2017 one was a little better. I watched the full eclipse, like as black as it was going to get here. It wasn't completely covered. I think the 2017 was a little more covered, and I just thought it was a little better last time.
Yeah.
And it's weird, they just started hyping these up lately. Like, they never, I've never seen so much hype for an eclipse until the 2017 one. And now they're going all out with this one.
and the fucking moon names. When I was growing up, not until the last 5 or so years was there's so much fucking talk about, oh, this is a red wolf moon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, tomorrow is the blue nugget moon. And, oh, this is the great super wolf. The blood red.
This one's the golden eagle moon.
Man, I didn't hear so many moon names until just recently.
Really? I thought that was maybe like some Native American shit or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's definitely is the eclipse 2024. When's the next one? 2099. Let's go.
2099?
No, there's. I think there's little small eclipses, partial eclipses that happen like every couple years, but you just never really see them because they're mostly over the ocean.
I think I heard that it's supposed to be like another 310 years or something like that until the next one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think.
I know the last one like this was in 1979. And yeah, it said like in the newspapers, like next one in 2024.
See?
Big stuff. Big stuff going on.
I should have been born in 1979. I missed the year.
Were you born in 80?
No, 78.
Oh, okay. Rocking the 80s. We can probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Remember, hit the subscribe button, comment, talk shit if you want. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
For John Forward, James Wilson, peace.